Alright, starting the Ross Prairie trailhead hike. This hike actually was the end of one of the Idita hikes. It looks like it's also a mountain bike area, so I'll have to figure out which way we're going here. I think it's this way. Yeah, I'm not expecting to see anybody out here today, so should just be me in this heat. The start of this trail is a little bit confusing. So I'm not on the mountain bike trail, but you have to kind of go down it a little bit and then you hook into this trail. We found the trailhead. There's also another trailhead over there, but they have equestrian over here also. So we're gonna go on this one. It's gonna be roughly 2.25 mile hike. And then after this, I'll be looking for a late lunch and a lot of cold sodas. The trail I'm on today is the Hammock hiking trail. Looks like there's primitive camping down that way. Maybe when I come back I will check that out and see what that looks like. So the trail pops out and goes right to this pretty prairie area. We're following blue blazed trail. We're going back in to the forest, and wow, just a huge area of deer moss or Florida snow. There are more of those pancake-looking fungus. That's what I'm gonna call them, the pancake fungus. They're very cute. For those of you coming out on this trail is very well marked with the blue blazes and signage. Hiking trail. Looks like we are popping back out here from the forest around this prairie depression. Be honest, I don't know if that's the technical name for this, but that's a good description of it. It looks like you can access the primitive campsite from both sides, so I am going to check it out this time because it can't be that far to cut over. I just gotta remember which way to come back so that I'm not putting myself back where I was not starting at, if that makes sense. Alright, so here we are. This is really nice. This is the primitive camp setup. It's at Ross Prairie. We've got a picnic table, we've got a fire ring, and it looks like we have some areas over here where you could put tents up at. Yeah, this is a really nice spot. I'm headed back from the campsite to the trail, and that was not even a quarter mile to the campsite from the trail. So yeah, very nice. Be a great place if you are wanting to test out equipment, you know, just kind of see, you know, tent set up if you've never done it before and just wanted a nice place that you could get to and would be easy to hike out if you're like, oh, this just isn't for me. So yep, we're back at the trail. We were going the other way. We're not going to take that sign. We're going to continue this way so that we get our full loop in. Nice oak tree with some really pretty resurrection fern on it. It's kind of wilting down again, but we are expected to have rain again. It's going to roll in probably around 3-ish, 3:30-ish to this area, as per usual in Florida. So it'll all perk back up here after tonight. A nice bench to sit on and take a rest if you need to. And we're going back in to the nice shaded woods. Hiking trail. I said there's no way. Well, I'm not going to say no way, but it's very well marked. So you shouldn't get lost even if you don't have all trails or a map or anything. Okay, so wrapping up that trail, it was about 2.5 miles, not 2.25, but that was in the Ross Prairie State Forest. And I also did the Bear and Oak Trail in the Indian Lake State Forest. Didn't see a bear, saw a lot of oaks, but I did see a beautiful swamp puppy. Both of these trails will go towards my mileage for the Trail Walker program, which is a program in and with the Florida State Forest Service. There's also a Trail Trotter program if you want to ride a horse. You just go online and check on both of those. You submit your miles, the trails you did, and as you go down and collect trails and miles, you get patches and cool things. Got a cool water bottle, and I'm working on my Trail Warrior right now. So anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I'm gonna go cool off. Probably my face is really red right now. And yeah, have a great day. This is Spam signing off.